Taiwan has reported another quarantine hotel cluster infection, and this time at a hotel in Taipei's Wanhua district. 2 guests were infected by another guest on the same floor.
Experts believe that the virus may have been carried through air currents passing from room to room. The hotel has been banned from accepting guests until improvements are made to its air ventilation system.
Taipei has reported another cluster infection at a quarantine hotel, this time in Wanhua. 2 guests on the hotel's 7th floor have been confirmed infected by another guest on the same floor. Those 2 guests were initially listed as imported infections and have now been reclassified as local cases. Officials suspect the virus entered the rooms through gaps in the ceiling.
On January 30th, the hotel was cleared out. It closed for 6 days for disinfection. The facility was inspected on January 10th and again on February 2nd. The hotel was instructed to make improvements. So here's where we stand today. No guests will be allowed to stay in the hotel until the air conditioning system is improved. The air conditioning system is an important factor. If you're isolating or quarantining in a quarantine hotel and you can still smell the instant noodles or the cigarette smoke from next door, then that means the system is not up to code.
An expert says that detecting odors from one's neighbors is a sign of inadequately sealed rooms. COVID can also spread when guests open the door, as contaminated air can flow out into the corridor.
It can spread through air drafts. If you have an infected COVID arrival staying at a quarantine hotel, when their door opens, the air flows out into the corridor. That increases the infection risk for meal delivery staff. It's believed that Omicron can spread through droplets and through contact with infected surfaces. COVID can also spread through air conditioning systems, which can disperse the virus far and wide to different rooms. Air conditioning units should pull in air from the outside and not circulate the same air. They should bring in outside air 4 to 6 times every hour to mix that with the indoor air. Then the indoor air can be vented out. Another important part of this is that the air must be filtered.
The physician recommends that quarantine hotels ensure fresh air in closed spaces and install air filters. With hotel outbreaks cropping up nationwide, the CECC says it'll be a long wait before it fully reopens borders.